Hello everybody, my name is Anthony and welcome back to Let's Play European Zealous for Mare Nostrum as Venice. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, I just need Ragusa. I just need them to stop being guaranteed by the Ottomans. And then it would be like a super easy war. I mean, they're still fighting the Crimea, so Lithuania might beat the Crimea. It's hard to say. France is the papal controller. I still don't like that France is rivaling me. Kind of wish they would just stop that. Also, are any of these guys, who are you at war with? You at war with Morocco? You are. Also, there is a strait down here. So that's probably how they're occupying this stuff. So do you have exploration ideas yet? You do. You have no ideas. You have no... Wait. You have no ideas. You're religious. So Portugal could start colonizing. And they probably actually already are. Could we like trade maps with you? I'm curious to see how this works. I don't know where it would be. Relationship maybe? Influence? Threaten war? Economy? They're at war so we can't. Can we actually just threaten Ragusa to give me this territory? Do you think they would say yes to that? They would actually say yes. We would gain 7.6 aggressive expansion. They lose 10 prestige. It just gives us a 5-year truce. But if we can't attack them because of the Ottomans, then we might as well just threaten them. Even though we would absolutely never actually declare the war. 7.6 aggressive expansion. I don't know how much that would normally be, but we'll just threaten it. There we go. We got an achievement for it too. I don't think I've ever pressed that button. But now we have. Okay, so we can make it into a core. It costs the full amount because it is a state. Core all pro... Oh, that's actually a useful button to have. But we'll just core it. And hopefully now Serbian maybe will become accepted after this. But it's hard to say because we have to wait until it's actually core for it to show up. Is there anybody else we can threaten the war against? Probably not. Like we have claim against Milan, but I'm assuming they're not going to say yes to the whole threaten war thing. We cannot threaten war if there's a truce. You know, okay, fair enough. The papacy. Do you have any claims on anybody else? No, just Hungary. But you have a truce with them, so we can't threaten war. These guys will just kind of stay here. Not really doing much. And our manpower, I think that's still our mission, right? Our manpower reserves need to recover. It needs to get up to 90%. We still need to reinforce our armies by 260 men. I mean, we could just get rid of that guy that needs reinforcing. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. So we could buy you. And if anything, just replace him with a mercenary. I mean, it's way more expensive to maintain this, but it will let our manpower reserves recover. It is going to take, what? 16 years or something like that? Because how much is it? It goes by 151 a month. It'll be faster than that, but really not that much. It's going to be like 13. Oh no, 3 every 2. Okay, how long until you're done? July 7th. So let's see, what's going on in the rest of the world? Alsace has grown quite a bit. Brandenburg's getting quite strong. Poland, I think, is still trying to conquer all this land. Augsburg likes us. Nuremberg doesn't like us. Well, is Augsburg in the trade league? I'm assuming this is what it's a bell because we're... Yeah, they're both in the trade league. We can make them both like us. We lose Diplo. Interleague friction. Well, who do I like more? Well, let's see. So it's 1821. Grapes. I think Nuremberg would actually be better. I went the wrong way. Sorry, Nuremberg. Please don't leave. I will improve relations. Relations improve. Thank you. Do not leave me. And I guess I might as well fabricate more claims on Hungary. Actually, what I could do is I could be spending this money on well, first things first. I'm just going to go to the covert and fabricate claims. But I could start using this money to start supporting rebels. Due to the way that rebels now work, it's not like a slider that like it used to be. It's just a one-time payment. So that could be interesting. Is there anybody in these countries that want to rebel? Really? Not even like the Greeks want to rebel? Stability. Not even them, huh? You think the Orthodox would not want to be part of the Ottoman Empire, but what do I know? Also, it's weird that the Ottomans are attacking the Mamluks instead of, you know, attacking the people that own their cores, but who am I to judge what they do? Also, I don't think this is a Karaman core at the beginning of the game, so I think they've actually conquered one of their little guys. Yes, you guys combine. King of... Okay, so there's the Burgundian inheritance. Austria actually did not get a lot of land. They got like this province and these two, and that's it. That's kind of surprising. France got a lot of land. But other than that, nothing really happened. Austria didn't get much stronger. I mean, that's good for us, because I don't really like Austria, even though, you know, we're friendly with each other. And we're all allied to each other. Like, me and Austria should hate each other, but we don't. So that's good. It just means that they won't attack us. Yeah, Crimea is basically fully occupied. What's this war going? It's 17 in their favor. And they're defending, too. Is this a fort? It is a fort, so that's probably why there's any... Well, that and the capital's not occupied, but... Why the hell does Crimea own this province? How did they get this? I'm not too sure. I'm assuming the Golden Horde maybe attacked them? Maybe? So this is halfway done. We're done in 67. Technologies, they're okay. We're still ahead of time on most things. And we are actually doing okay on tech. 555. Yeah, 555 seems to be about the maximum. Oh yeah, the rebels. Oh yeah, run. Get out of there. Get out of there. Retreat. Retreat. Spend the money. I completely forgot about rebels. Increase army maintenance to maximum. Luckily they did land on a fort. But still, yeah, the Serbians also want to rebel against us. Really, they white peaced? Well, Poland white peaced. Lithuania is still fighting in the war. Well, this won't be done anytime soon. We'll just wait for our guys to recover. They actually don't have a general. They are in hills, so that's a little bit annoying. But a 5-1 should just be able to easily destroy them, I think. Yeah, Serbians still want their independence, but you know, they're never going to have it, so. 13th of January, 15th of January. These ones are mostly mercs, so I kind of want them to be in the front. But there they go. They're all going to be dead. We should probably send our troops over to Serbian lands now. Make sure the rebellion is there. Don't fire. Well, they will fire, but you know, let's make sure that we can defend them when they do fire. Lower this, not by half. We'll go to like a solid 75% there. And what's costing so much money? State maintenance is actually quite a bit. Advisors are costing us a lot. And there are the rebels. We should win. And we did. The Greek separatists want independence, but we're not going to let them have independence either. Nobody gets independence, okay? Nobody. Even though they want it. So will this be enough to make Serbian an accepted culture? That'll remove 2 unrest from all Serbian areas. Still don't care about that. I don't care about the papacy. I mean, we have a lot of points there. Yearly prestige we can have increase. Interest, but I don't think we have any interest. We can get a 15% national tax modifier for 10 years. We can gain mercantilism. What? Look how terrible this is. No, get the 2.5 mercantilism. So we go for stability. I think maybe actually just get like national tax income for 15 years. Our taxes make how much of our income? Actually, not that much. 7.5 isn't like insignificant, but it's actually not too much. Also, we have gold provinces. Kosovo's a gold province. I did not know that. So actually, that means we're probably at least getting somewhere with the own gold provinces. Where is that achievement? It's somewhere in here. think it's like own 10 gold provinces. This is a long list. Discover all provinces. See, this one's hard. The Venetian Sea own 90% trade in these 3 provinces. Basically what that is, that you basically control... Like, which one? I think it was 3, right? You need to have... Venice? No, which one? Alexandria, Constantinople, Venice. So we need to have these 3 be number 1 and only have 10 provinces. You know, which is quite difficult because I'm pretty sure we already have more. And I'm pretty sure you start off with, you start off with about 7. So you'd actually have to release vassals and stuff in order to get it done properly. Okay, no, I think we're gonna wait till military tech 6 because that seems better. Is there anywhere where, like, we convert that doesn't have... I mean, let's go with, like, even though Boston's gonna take a long time, they have no unrest, so it's basically free. We don't have to worry about it too much. Quarter's gonna be done very soon. Lawlord heretics aren't going to fight her anywhere. Zeta still wants to uprise, so let's just put a small stack in Zeta. There we go. Diplo tech, let's get that. Get our trade efficiency for 13 years. Quite nice. Well, that's Lebanon. Get 2 little cores. So Kara's actually expanding into here. That's actually kind of impressive. Good for you, Kara. And I'm assuming they're... Like, they should be focusing on getting their cores instead of going after their claims, but... At least attack Serbia. So there we go. So Serbian's now accepted. Fantastic. Which is exactly what I wanted out of this this core here. We have a lot of money, so we could start doing stuff with that. Also, let's look at... Not development... Local autonomy. So Hum has 84%. Does that actually... Oh, I guess when you demand it, I think it just goes straight to 100, which is actually, like, really bad. We'll decrease autonomy here. I mean, yeah, this is going to make them rebel more in the future, but I think it's fine. 9, -4. This was at 22. We can put it down 0, so let's just do that. There we go. So most of this is actually decent territory. A lot of them has low autonomy, low unrest. I mean, it has low unrest due to the fact that, you know, the whole rebel situation, but you know, other than that... So as soon as the -100 goes away, it'll be at 19, which is still pretty bad. Separatism is still high, autonomy decreased. It's pretty bad, religious unity. But it's fine. I'm sure everything will be a-okay. We can get tech. Let's get admin tech. Fantastic. And that makes it actually, that basically gives us money because we don't need to spend it on corruption. Oh, national decisions are available. Admin tech 6, we can get missionary strength and local tax. Sounds good. That means that these are the things that we can core or convert will be converted much faster. So that is good, and actually that'll make them even more friendly because we will have a +4 modifier instead of having a -5 from tolerance of heretics or intolerance, because we are very intolerant of the Orthodox right now. Oh, and next technology we'll be able to get cannons. So we have tech 666. That makes us by far the most technologically advanced nation in Europe. It's 50 admin points. That actually puts us at -6. Ooh, Styrian separatists. Ho ho ho, what is this? Very interesting. Are you still being supported by... You are. Ragusa, Aragon. Is anybody allied to Serbia? I'm assuming not. They're just kind of, yeah, they're just kind of on their own, not doing much. So, and who became the global controller? I actually wasn't looking. Aragon did. And we're almost at 100. So I think we might just go for mercantilism. And how much mercantilism do we have actually right now? Because there is an achievement for getting to 100. So I feel like getting to 100 is something that we want to do. We are at 32.5%. So, you know, that's pretty good. We can build 2 more troops. We can't build any more boats. Can we build shipyards or anything like that? We can, just for more naval force limit. Okay, let's look around. Churches. Anything over 0.2 I think is worth it. Like all down here is just definitely not. Once again, if it's 0.2, I will build. Local trade, anything above 1, so let's build them on the rest of here. Having one in Dalmati wouldn't be a bad idea either. And then here we just want to build shipyards in every province that we possibly can, because there's no reason really not to. Whoa, that's actually fantastic. 10 army tradition, 1,000 manpower. Gain more base tax, fantastic. So that puts us a lot closer to our goal. I mean, we actually are still losing men. Just delete them. It's fine. We'll build them later if we need to. But I think getting the mission done faster is actually just better for us. What does that give us again? National investment 0.5 and more tax, which is quite good. We're almost at 40 armor tradition. We are losing it. If we had more forts... No, if we had more forts, that'd only give us like 1 more point. So let's go back to buildings. We are at 90. Teutonic Order wants access, but we're not going to give it to them right now. These two be okay, but I still think we need probably just to go for the docks. And just start building those. So who are you guys at war with? Poland? I mean, it's just like, I'll say yes to basically everybody. I don't really know if there's a reason to say no. Stick to power of the 10 or support the 10. I mean, lose tradition. We're already at 64, so I think we just want to gain it. And so that we can probably keep re-electing our guy. Because he's only 46, and he's a 336. We can get him up to probably a 666. Quite easily. And that sounds awesome. Unhappiness among the clergy. We'll just gain the prestige. I think that's fine. Armor edition is making go by 3.8%. That's not a lot. Even at max, I'm guessing it's only 10%. We're being raided. Hungary. Is there anyone that we can support? Support rebels. I mean, there is. But I don't even care about these people. So maybe I'll stop building a spy network here, because it's actually not helping me too much. Is there like a small guy? Okay, you're actually at war to get your cores back. I'm going to start building a spy network in the Ottoman Empire and try to do some stuff there. And there's nothing else we can actually do here. We could fund these rebels. Well, you know what, let's try it. So I don't know exactly what that does. I think they have to fire. I think they changed it so that it's guaranteed that it will fire. That says minus 43, but I'm assuming that's not going to carry on for the next day. Or for the next month, I should say. Yeah, they're just allied to each other to try to fight the Ottomans. I'm assuming they're going to lose. I don't see a way that they can be... How many men did the Ottoman Empire have? Actually, let's look at the biggest armies in the world right now. Ottomans, the French, Austria, England, Bohemia. We're actually pretty up there. We're at 20,000. That's more than Poland. Poland's down here at 15. Like, what are you guys doing? Come on, Poland. I expect at least a little bit more out of you. I feel like we need to attack Hungary at some point. They won't lose their alliance, so I feel like we need to attack Ragusa so that we're able to attack Hungary. Because I don't want to attack Hungary and Austria at the same time. Even though we did do it successfully before. I mean, that is a good point. We did do it successfully before, so we probably could do it again now that they're actually weaker than they used to be. We're making 12 ducats. That's actually quite a bit. We're making mad cash. Yeah, rebels aren't going to fire, I don't think. Missionary maintenance is at max, which is what it should be at. We have 4 forts that are on. We could just turn those all off. But that actually cost us yearly tradition, and I kind of just want to keep that high. What is this now? Lose one's ability, gain 20 Republican tradition. No, I guess we'll just lose stability. No, but that's like losing tradition. 50. No, I think we're just going to lose stability. Put us back up to 100% Republican tradition. Allow us to get even more elections, which is great. So Nuremberg, yeah, we can call you back, and I feel like we don't need you to be there anymore. Should we just start building spy networks in basically all of our neighbors? Maybe. And because we're building those, that means we should be able to build yet more ships, which is great. I'm assuming this war isn't going to go well. I'm assuming he's going to just annex everybody, because he can. And he doesn't even have high aggressive expansion. We only have -5 with the Ottoman Empire, which is basically nothing. But I do think that this is going to be the end of this video, so thanks everybody for watching. My name has been Anthem. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, click thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.